The Jaguars have announced that tomorrow they plan to unveil their vision for the stadium of the future. Frank, there's a lot of debate about what exactly fans want. The one thing that in the survey the Jaguars did, Jacksonville said resoundingly they wanted shade. I think the expectation is that the renderings should have shade in them.
You know, not only shade, I'll bet you're going to see also coverage from rain, Jamal. One thing Mark Lamping said, he told me they knew when they did the survey, people wanted shade. That didn't surprise them. What did surprise them a little bit was the fact that people wanted coverage from rain too. So I think what you're going to see is a state-of-the-art look where everything's covered. The field is covered, the fans are covered, but the sides are open, sort of like SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, where it's an open-air stadium with a complete roof on it. I think that's what the Jaguars learned, and I think tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., Jabal, that's what we're going to see. It's going to be fascinating to see the way this thing. We all kind of have an idea of how it's going to look, but until you actually see the renderings, you don't really know. I can't wait to see what they're going to show everybody.
Now, this is a big price tag, and it's going to be able to kind of be a little bit of intimidating to a lot of people because it's going to be a big project. Even talk that they may be including some renovations to the sports district, maybe the old Lot J project as a part of this whole stadium complex kind of idea. But, Frank, I think developing the stadium and even adding some things around it would be good for downtown, right?
You know, the interesting thing about this whole thing, Jamal, is I don't know that we were all expecting the community or the complex to be developed. I love the idea, by the way. And I think we all knew eventually some semblance of Lot J was going to come back. It got voted down by one vote. They needed a supermajority of the council. They didn't quite get it. They needed 13 votes. They got 12. It's a new council now. It's a new mayor now. And I think there's a lot of people that believed in some form at some time that Lot J complex would come back. Now it looks like some semblance of that might be introduced this time around. I do know this. I know if Shad's going to help rebuild that stadium, he also wants to rebuild the areas around the stadium. I know that for a fact. So why not launch it now? Again, there's a lot at play here. If the stadium's, I don't know, $1.3, $1.5 billion, how much more will it cost to upgrade the areas around it too, if indeed that's even part of this? And remember, we haven't seen anything yet. We're all kind of guessing now, but I can't wait to see what they unveil. I really can't.
A lot of guessing right now. We won't have to guess much longer. The Jaguars scheduled to unveil those renderings tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. We'll have plenty of coverage coming your way right here on Channel 4. Frank, thanks for being here.